All right. I wanted to start this video stating that I do not promote the use of psychedelics, and all of my videos are based purely off of my own opinions and or experiences. I advise everyone to do their own research and take in the proper precautions, as these kinds of practices are not for everyone. I want to thank everybody for the support. This will be the final episode. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. I'm now at 109 subscribers. So thank you guys so very much. As you'll see in this video, everything finally comes full circle, the full climax. You'll see in the first 3 episodes, my opinion of the ceremonies and the experience was all pretty negative. It was the hardest thing I ever been through. However, ceremony 4, I was finally able to connect with Mother Aya. It was so amazing. It changed my life forever. I don't regret a single moment being there after that. I had an out-of-body experience where I was floating on the side of my body. And it just all around, I don't want to spoil too much, but it was just beautiful and amazing and indescribable. And yeah, so I want to just, make sure I reiterate that, I do recommend this to anyone with PTSD, addictions, severe depression, anxiety, all of that stuff. Make sure you do your own research. If you're on antidepressants, you do have to get off of them for 2 weeks. I know that's easier said than done, but I still would recommend it. If you can make it happen, make it happen. It's once in a lifetime, and you may be able to actually cure instead of band-aid all of those issues that you guys have. I know it healed a lot for me. It gave me a lot of insight on my life and the directions that I need to go in. It answered questions that I had always wondered. Of course, when you get into the extraterrestrial side of things, and my beliefs on that, of course, it probably sounds really out there and far-fetched and all that good stuff. What I'll always say is having an open mind is a gift. And a lot of us have been brainwashed through our schooling, through our TV shows and our programs. And a lot of the population has been brainwashed, and me included. I actually just started to actually find out all the lies we were taught within the last year or so. So I'm all brand new on this. A lot of people have come to me that have awakened in their spiritual journeys, kind of looking at me as if I'm some expert. I mean, I'm only a little over a year in. I do a lot of research. I study a lot. I soak up as much information, but trust me, I'm no expert. I'm new just like everyone else. But of course, I don't mind helping. I don't mind giving my input. So if you guys ever have any questions or have anything to say that'll be, that'll help the videos, feel free to let me know. I'm always here for it. I think that pretty much sums everything up. I'm not exactly 100% sure which route I'm going to take it after these videos. Maybe I'll start doing some podcasting, or I'm really into nature. It's Buffalo, New York, as you can see, so don't have many days left where I can go out in nature without it freezing, but I do have plenty of stuff in the vault that I'll probably upload here now that I'm better at editing videos and whatnot. So yeah, if you guys have like specific topics or anything like that you'd want me to cover, feel free to leave that in the comments. And love and light, and let's get into it. I'm fucking still flying. Holy shit. Today was everything and more, though. Alright, just got back from my last ceremony. I'm actually still feeling it very strongly right now. It's like every time I exhale, I'm getting smacked with another wave. So today was my last ceremony. I finally was able to connect with Mother Aya, and it's unfathomable. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say that again. It's indescribable. She is so amazing. She literally gave me anything that I asked her. Anything. Didn't matter what it was. Before I even connected with her, of course, my last 3 ceremonies were not the best. I had a lot of regrets in even coming out here, and you've probably seen the negativity in my last video. I apologize for that. Just living in the moment and speaking my feelings in that exact moment. And I would say I had a lot of regret. I felt like I had wasted my money. I felt like I had basically spent over $2,000 to come out here and be tortured. The first ceremony, I have to go watch it back, but I remember he gave me 3 quarters, so 75% of a dose, and it was probably too much. I was heavy nausea, had a bad night, basically. The second night, he gave me a full dose, and that was probably one of the, I don't want to really say worst night of my life, but it was the hardest thing I ever experienced in my life. I literally experienced death. I was on my deathbed. I had a heat stroke. I could not cool off for what felt like eternity. I was pouring sweat out of my hair. My hair was soaked. And as you can see, I got quite a bit of hair these days. My spirituality taught me to grow my hair out because it's actually our antennas to our intuition. So yeah, I'm embracing my hair these days. But yeah, sorry, I'm yawning a lot. It's part of the purge. The ayahuasca's coming out of me in so many different ways. Tears, yawns. I just went to the bathroom. I didn't puke today, but I'll get into that later in a little bit. But what else? Yawning, tears. I feel like there's one other thing I'm missing. Maybe it'll come to me. But yeah. So sorry about that. It's basically finding any way it can to exit my body, so that I'll be normal again. But yeah, she all the past regret that I had and negativity is gone completely. It was worth every penny. I'm gonna get into the things that she basically said yes to. And a lot of the stuff she took it upon herself to just do it. But yeah, let me get back into it. So before I even connected with her, I started getting blasted with orgasmic inner peace. I was soaking that shit up for probably an hour or so. You know, who knows though, when you're, I'm not sure why it just shut off. That's kind of annoying. Maybe I voice activated it, but there's no reason it should be stopping after a 5-minute video. But sorry about that. Hopefully I can stitch these two together so they play seamlessly. I'm gonna look into learning how to edit videos for YouTube. I'm sure you probably do it in the YouTube studio. I'm gonna work on that when I get back. But yeah, so back what I was saying about, so yeah, I started getting blasted with orgasmic inner peace. You know, it felt a little bit different than love. But man, it was, I still probably am feeling so much inner peace right now. Yeah, I am. Just talking about it just brought me back to that full hour of just with my eyes closed, focusing on it, and just every breath I inhaled, I was just getting smacked with orgasmic inner peace. And it's similar to love, but it's different. Then I started to feel weightless, although I can't, I'm not saying 100% I was weightless, because I could feel my soul. They actually did studies on people that passed away and before they were passed away, and they did it on many people, and I believe it's 21 grams. Our souls weigh 21 grams. I could be wrong on the number, but yeah, it basically, our soul has a weight to it, and it's been proven basically. So I felt not weightless, but I felt that 21 grams. I literally felt my soul come out of my body, and I was just the soul. And it just added to the inner peace, the orgasmic inner peace, because now I'm out of body and I'm just my soul body, and I feel weightless almost, and I'm just kind of floating there, just feeling it and soaking it up. And I never experienced that before. I've been meditating for a year. You know, I will admit I always feel bad about myself because I don't meditate as much as I want to, and I'm always a big critic on myself for not meditating more. But I've never came close to out of body. And then I felt Mother Aya's presence. She might still be in my mind right now if I ask her. Until the ayahuasca runs out tonight, I did ask her if she could stay with me all night until I fall asleep. And she said yes. And sorry, I'm getting emotional because I'm so grateful. Then I started to see, I'm jumping all over the place, so I apologize. I might make a video tomorrow where I have all my bearings and I could probably speak in a better, you know, timeline instead of bouncing from front to back so much. But yeah, I asked her at the end if I could basically have her for this video, and she said yes. And then as the ceremony ended, I started to get hit even harder, and it was getting a little bit overwhelming, and I was kind of over it. And I asked her if she could take away the highness, but allow me to still be able to talk to her tonight when I got back to my room, and she said no. So makes sense, once the aya's out of your system, you lose the connection to talk to her. So that made sense to me, and it was probably the only no I got tonight. She did so much for me. She basically put me on an operating table, and immediately I felt my hearing get better. Didn't ask for nothing. That was kind of when I noticed her presence after the orgasmic inner peace and my soul body. That's when I noticed her presence, because my ears popped kind of, and my hearing was better. She literally made my hearing better. And then I asked her to make my eyesight better, because I had laser eye surgery probably 10-15 years ago, and it's not as good as it was. So I asked her to make my eyesight better, and she said yes, and I felt it. She started working on my eyes. What really bothers me out here is about 2 days ago, I think it was, I got a stuffy nose and like a kind of like a phlegmy throat, and it was either one of two things. It was this girl, the angel lady that was singing that got possessed. It was either I got it from her somehow, or we both got it from the drastic change. I believe it was night 3, ceremony 3. It was very hot, and then it basically was very cold, so it could have been the weather change. But the reason why it upsets me is I haven't had a stuffy nose or a runny nose in a year since I became healthy, and I know exactly what it is. It's because I stopped taking my vitamins, my black seed oil pills, my camu, which is a natural vitamin C, my vitamin D, my turmeric, and my multivitamin. I stopped taking those because I didn't want to throw them up, basically. When you're doing ceremonies, you usually puke. So I didn't want to basically kind of waste it, by taking them. I figured I'll just whatever. And plus you fast, so I don't know. Some of them have calories, so it'll break a fast. So I know that if I had been taking my vitamins every day, like I've been for probably 6 months, I wouldn't have got what I got right now. But yeah, we'll jump back into me asking her for things. So I literally asked her to get rid of my runny nose and my phlegmy throat, and I literally felt her working on it. Oh my god. And trying to think what else I asked her to do. I asked her to protect my son for his whole life. She said yes to that. I asked her if I was God or a piece of God, and she said that I was God. So that's pretty mind-blowing. We're all God. It's not just a me thing. We're all God. We're not even just a piece of God. We're literally God role-playing. In my opinion, this is just an opinion, of course, but it's very empowering. So I basically, after she told me that, I was just like, wow, I'm God. I'm not a piece of God, I'm God. I basically told her after that, I said, can you open my mind, my brain, to realize this godness and unlock all of my limitless kind of like the movie, my limitless, basically kind of realizing that it's one thing to say you're God, but to actually trick your brain into thinking that, you probably need some help, or you need a lot of work. You need to say it to yourself every day, all day type shit. But I basically asked her to unlock my brain, and so that I can realize my limitlessness. What else did I ask her? I asked her to unlock my psychic abilities, and she did that. My third eye basically has been activated. It's not something that is fully open, where if I close my eyes I can see, into other dimensions and stuff like that. I mean, it's probably coming soon, but another part of your third eye is your psychic abilities, and she unlocked that for me. So she did so much for me. What else? I asked her to let me feel some love, and she did. It wasn't as powerful as the inner peace, but it was nice. It was nice. What else did she do? That might be it. But man, that was a lot. I didn't want to get greedy. At one point I asked her if I was asking for too many things, and she said no. I'm very powerful. I said, okay, I respect that, Alright, I don't know why it keeps randomly stopping, but it's getting annoying. But yeah, I'm actually gonna cut it here in a minute, but let me see if I got any closing thoughts. Yeah, it was worth every penny. Oh yeah, another thing, I asked her if I could make life-changing money. I asked her if I was going to make life-changing money on YouTube, and she said yes. So I'm super excited about that. Who doesn't want to get paid a lot of money just to simply make videos and tell your stories? And I'm really big into conspiracies, and I asked her if reptilians ran the world, because that's what I've been believing for a while, and she basically said yes, but I basically asked her if evil reptilians run the world, and she basically said yes, but the human race is too powerful. They'll never win, no matter what they try to do. So there's no point in even focusing on it. Now, obviously, you probably think I'm insane, and that's fine. I mean, whatever. You can clearly see there's a lot of satanic crap going on in Hollyweird, and the government did just admit that aliens are real. So is it really that far-fetched that there's shapeshifter aliens? Do you think there's only one race of aliens, just the gray ones? No, there's multiple races. So let's just be open-minded and think about it for a second. It was very invigorating, and made me feel so much better about the world, knowing that no matter what the reptilians do, they'll never win, because we're so strong. So I'm not even going to really focus on that negativity much anymore in my life. I'm sure it's a great topic for videos and whatnot, but knowing that they can never win, it's like, why even give them the time of day? Why even focus on them? you know. They can't beat us. They can't extinct us. They can't. We're protected. We're God. And of course, you know, they're God too, but you have a choice. You can be evil or you for control, or you can be good and live out of love. It's always a choice, yin and yang. So yeah, that was a big thing that I wanted to ask Mother Aya before I even came out here. I've been telling people for months I was gonna ask that question, and got the answer. And I was right. But I mean, of course, you'll probably watch this and be like, everything he's saying is batshit crazy. I mean, and that's fine, you know. I feel like it's a gift to have an open mind, though. So stay woke. But yeah, she did so much for me. I'm so grateful for her. I'm probably gonna lay down and talk to her some more. I'm starting to finally feel a little normal again, but I obviously am still giggly, and I'm still purging. My nose is running a little bit, so she's probably still around. But yeah, I just want to tell the world that this is the strongest plant, the most healing plant in the world. Worth every penny. You know, you might have to go through hell and back, but I feel like every person should at least get one great ceremony, because I had lost all hope after the first 3, and I was just like, okay, let me get this over with. I actually got it like I literally measured it for him type shit, where I like put my hand and then he poured it, and it was the perfect dose. So I don't know if I said this in a previous video, but I'll try to say it quickly. But so the first night, it was I probably said this tonight actually, but yeah, I asked for 65%, and it was perfect. It literally, I mean, you know, after the ceremony ended, it was a little kind of rough because I was like getting smacked by more waves of it, and I was kind of over it, but I finally was. Oh yeah, the guy Jeff here, he's super nice. He made us food and brought us fruit, and him and Marcos, the facilitators, basically they're gonna set up my transportation to the airport. There's another guy, I'm not 100% sure his name, but he plays the guitar for us at the end of the ceremonies, and that's awesome. And this girl Ashley that sits next to me, she always asks me how I'm doing and my you know, how my ceremony was. And oh yeah, another thing that I asked Mother Aya, I asked her, I said, and this was a struggle all night, because as you probably heard in my other videos from my other ceremonies, the smoke and the this perfume shit that they spray, both of those make me want to throw up, and they really bother me. And what's wild tonight is not everybody was smoking like chimneys tonight, and the girl next to me on my right wasn't fucking spraying her perfume 100 times. Now granted, there was still some of that. I was covering my mouth a little bit, but it was probably 80% better than it had been in the other 3 ceremonies. These people weren't chain smoking. The lady wasn't spraying this shit every 10 minutes. So, hell, super grateful for that. But yeah, I asked Mother Aya, I said, can I please not purge by puking? Just let me basically go to the bathroom when I get back to my room. And she said, yeah, originally, and it was just a struggle. You know, when I would get a whiff of the smoke, then I just kept telling myself over and over. It was probably 3-4 hours of this every 10-20 minutes, where it was an internal battle like, this is gonna make me puke. No, I'm not puking. I'm not puking. And literally, I didn't puke. And there was probably 20-30 different times where I was like scared I was gonna puke, and didn't puke. So thanks, Mother Aya, again for yet another amazing gift, because I don't know, I don't mind puking, but puking up the ayahuasca is rough because it's like a black sludge, and it just like comes out of you like excrete it. It's like your adrenal glands or something. I don't know, but it's rough. It's definitely rough. So I was so happy. Plus, another reason why I was like, let me poop it out, is because I wanted to stay with Mother Aya longer. Once you purge puke-wise, you sober up pretty quickly, because you literally just excreted 90% of the DMT, 90% of the ayahuasca. So I'm like, I want to be with you as much as I can. I finally connected with you after 4 ceremonies. I want to... Oh my God. What? Sorry guys, these bugs are flying at me right now. I can't deal with that right now. About to go in my bed tent and hide from all these darn bugs, but I wanted to make a video while I was still feeling it, while everything was fresh, and yeah, so I was like, I want to be with you, give me as much time as I can get with you, because you're literally answering everything that I ask you. You're basically saying yes. You're telling me you're powerful, that I'm not asking for too much. So of course I want to spend as much time with you as I can, which is why I'm about to cut this video off and lay down with her. And basically, you know, just to kind of describe it, you close your eyes and you ask her questions in your mind, and she literally answers them right away. Powerful stuff. I would say anybody that has PTSD, depression, anxiety, definitely come out here and heal yourself, because band-aiding the problem is never going to help. These prescriptions never going to heal your problem. You're just going to always be on prescriptions band-aiding your issues. Come out here and heal yourself. You'll be surprised. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, but band-aiding your problem isn't easy either. It's still affecting you every day. So that's just my opinion, of course. I'm not trying to force anybody out here. I don't have any like mental issues or severe trauma. My trauma probably comes from my dad. That's one thing I did ask her. I asked her if she could show me why my dad wasn't in my life and like the decisions, and she basically said that doesn't matter. She literally just said that it doesn't matter. So she said that you forgave him, and just leave it at that, really. So I had came out here wanting to go back in time, because a lot of people have experienced that on ayahuasca, where they can literally go through all their memories and go remote view and go back in time and see basically moments in time you know, what I was looking for was to kind of see what he was thinking, what he was going through when he decided that he wasn't going to be in my life. But she said it wasn't important, and I sure trust her. So, yeah. What a journey. What a journey. Oh my God. Oh my me. From I just wasted all my money to worth every penny. What a turnaround. Tomorrow I head back to the States. They facilitated that. Oh my God, dude. Let me get off of this so I can hide from these bugs. I hope that was on camera. That big ass bug flying around. I don't even know what kind of bug it was, but yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, and maybe I'll make a video tomorrow. You guys have a good night. Love and light. Leaving here in about an hour or so. This is my first video since last night. My experience. I still feel the exact same way I did yesterday. Everything that I said in those videos still resonates. Doesn't just feel like I was just high and making shit up. I really did connect with Mother Aya yesterday. And she gave me so much. Such a journey I just went upon. So hard, so tough, but so rewarding. I'm forever grateful. I would tell anybody and everybody to try this plant medicine. It'll change your life. Here's where they cook it, the DMT leaves. That's actually the leaves right there that they drain and strain. And they mix it with a root that is a protein blocker. Oh wow, is that cactus or peyote or aloe? Maybe that's aloe. Wow, didn't know they were growing aloe. That's cool. We got hives over here of some sort. I'm not gonna get too close to it, but yeah, I'm sure you could see that. Starting to get pretty hot out here. I'm actually going to get dropped off at a hotel and kind of explore the city from there. So maybe I'll take some more pictures or video. This is a cool looking plant. Pretty flowers. Excuse me. This is the kitchen area where I ate all my meals. Most of the taxis look like this. They're three-wheelers. They're basically a motorcycle front with two wheels in the back. Unfortunately, the house next to mine flooded last night, so they're trying to deal with that, figure that out. Oh, I hear a salamander. They start rustling. Oh yeah, and when I first came out of my room this morning for breakfast, I seen the most beautiful black bird, but it had a gigantic, bright, beautiful yellow stripe all across the side of its body. And it was so beautiful. It just let me, I almost cried just looking at it. It just let me know that, like, everything was meant to happen like this. I feel like the first 3 ceremonies were scrubbing my soul clean. It was just getting out all the negative energy so that I could feel and fully connect with Mother Aya in the way that I did. So, yeah, short video. Here's my humble abode. Be heading out here soon. Put my crystals on. But yeah, I will catch you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. I am in the city now, checking out a park. Nice little birds and stuff. What called? Before I get a taxi to the airport. Everyone's really nice here. I don't feel in danger. Nice paintings on the walls. It's like there are so many taxis everywhere. Should have brought my hat clip. Pretty hot out today. Cool looking. Oh, this must have some water coming out of it sometimes. Women are gorgeous out here.
these dogs are wild, bro. Just walk out in the middle of the street. Look at him. He's actually going like along the... For a park, it's kind of small. There's not a lot to it, but I assume these squirt water. That's probably super beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here because I think this is about it.